Good day. This is John Love. I'm here with a great friend and a wonderful volunteer for MCIEF, Merrilee Robbins, who is one of our esteemed board members. And it was great to see you a couple of weeks ago from the Buckner company, but you were not in Ogden. You were in Phoenix at the
I was
MCIEF
in
Western
Phoenix.
Conference.
Yeah, the Western Conference. Had
Tell
a
us
great
about it.
time.
Tell us all about it.
Well, this is the second year they've had it out in Phoenix. And I thought last year's was great, but this year surpassed it by a lot. And the best thing was hearing feedback from other retail agents, from company side underwriters. Just what a great conference it was. And we don't know how it keeps getting better and better every time, but it does. I mean, everybody really enjoyed the inspection of the truck and meeting with those gentlemen that had been former DOT officers. That was a standout class in my mind. So
it is no question that was a raving success. We should have a truck, don't you think, at every in-person
I think
MCIEF
so.
conference?
Yes. It's amazing how many people said they wanted to climb inside because they hadn't been inside one before. So that was interesting.
Absolutely. I think from my perspective, I saw a lot of people that I had not met before that were at this conference, and they seem to be not just welcomed by everyone who has been to an MCIEF event before, but very intrigued and impressed.
Yes, there was a lot of new names, a lot of new faces, which was great because I got to make a lot of friends and meet new people and get new contacts in the industry. As a retail agent, we're always looking for that. And this is the best place by far to have that face-to-face conversation with underwriters, not only underwriters I've worked with for 20 plus years, but new underwriters coming on and getting a feel for what's going on their side.
I think if you were going to give Tommy a long list of kudos, probably number one on the list is educating new people.
Yes.
I mean, it's the lifeline of our industry, and I think it's great for us and it's great for them, right?
Right. And not only educating newer producers, but those of us that are veterans are always learning something. And I think that's what keeps this industry exciting, because there's so many changes going on and it's hard to stay on top of it. So attending these functions, you get to hear that without distractions, and you get to talk about it with colleagues that are going through the same issues and trying to understand and keep up with all the regulation changes and things like that. So to me, it's invaluable. Those 2 days spent learning and meeting with people, it's just, you can't put a price on it.
That's good to hear from you, and pretty much our surveys concur with what you stated. There's always room for us to improve. When you ask that question, I don't know how we keep getting better and better. I think one of my perspectives, Merrilee, is working for a foundation. We're working for our members.
Yes.
Our members are our customers. I think we have a real advantage over many organizations. The people that come to our meetings want to be there. They're not necessarily being forced to be there, so to speak. And I think the fraternal, the social aspect, the fun of learning is kind of a spirit that I was very impressed with in Phoenix, and I see it as dynamic as our annual conference in Orlando, the Phoenix conference.
Oh, yes. Yes. Definitely an added benefit. And we had people coming from Florida to the conference in Phoenix. They were coming from everywhere. And I think just to get that different perspective on what makes the two conferences different, but we're learning new stuff at each conference and getting this message out to people all over the country.
You're leading the way. I mean, because you're at both conferences, but to your point, it's something different each go round, and it's something important every go round. And that is something that we don't need to change. We need to make sure that with each conference, it's fresh material, but it's what people need to hear.
Right. Right. And so if people are deciding, oh, do I do the Western Conference or do I do the annual conference? Try to make both work. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to see new faces at each place. And you're just going to be out there staying ahead of your competition because you're taking the time to learn your industry.
You know, it dawns on me while we're talking, you said, I don't know how these conferences get better each time. You were part of the group that did a lot of planning for this conference that had all the important suggestions that to make each meeting better. I have been involved with MCIEF since it was formed, Merrilee, and I've never seen another voluntary group which is as helpful, as dialed in, as truly professional and giving as MCIF. So I mean, the truth is that folks like you and yourself included are why this conference was an improvement from even the last one, which was also a success. I thank you.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm honored to be a part of it and just want to get the word out to everyone that this is where you need to be.
Well, as
conferences,
a retail agent, and a powerful one, your firm, I think, is an example of just the sort of MCIF member that we want to have join us. We want to entice you, we want to invite you, and then we want to reel you in, and we want you to become, how shall we say, a Tommy Ruke disciple.
Yes, yes, yes. And you will get hooked coming to these conferences. You will become that.
In October, we're going to change on our name tags. If it's your first event for MCIF, we had a little notation on name tags in Phoenix. Instead of conference rookie in October, we're going to call you a conference rookie, like RUK.
Oh, I love it.
I do too.
I did see those name tags. So when I saw that it was a conference rookie, I made sure to go up and talk to him and say, what do you think about this? You know, will you be coming again? Will you try the annual conference? And everybody was so positive about it.
Well, you're quite appreciated for every great thing that you've done for us. And I don't want to scare you, but I also want to thank you for all the great things you're going to do for MCIF in the future, because you certainly have a lot to contribute. We're very grateful to you. It was great to see you in Phoenix. I look forward to working with you this summer and seeing you in Orlando in October. I thank you very much for your time.
Sounds good. Have a great week. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.